the purpose of all created things is to glorify God. Remember, the purpose of a thing is assigned by its creator. And ultimately, heaven and earth and everything in them is the creation ultimately of our creator God. Therefore, his assigned purpose, which is his own glory, is reflected in all of his creation. The Pacific Ocean exists to glorify God. Jalapeno peppers exist to glorify God. Mercury, a metal you can pour back and forth, I know you got to handle it carefully, exists to glorify God. Hubcaps exist to glorify God. The air you breathe exists to glorify God. The fact that you're breathing it exists to glorify God. And the you that remain alive because you appear to still be breathing exists to glorify God. That's the why. That's always the ultimate why. If you've got things going on in your life right now that you love, celebrate them. They're there for God's glory. If you've got things going on in your life right now that you hate, ask God to show you his glory even in your trial and even in your failure, to which the application of his grace will show the glory of God. We dare not exist in any realm but grace and by any motive but the glory of God. Psalm 115:1. What a great verse. We live in a culture where it seems that the only virtue left is the virtue of being true to yourself and making yourself a big deal. Well, at least he was true to himself, is the grand virtue statement of our culture. What a catastrophe. The last thing planet Earth needs is Russell Howard being true to himself. The second to last thing planet Earth needs is you being true to yourself with your corrupt nature, deceptive heart. It's not about us. Psalm 115:1, not to us, O Lord, but to your name give glory. Your life exists for his glory. It really is entirely about him. That's very, very liberating. And to the degree that chafes you, you have failed to grasp biblically his universe and your place in it. His glory. 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink, or whatever you do, that's pretty broad, right? There might be some hours of the day where you're neither eating or drinking. But whatever you do all for the glory of God.